Hi, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are. This is Belle, and I just want to introduce myself again to those who are new and joining us the first time on this channel, Our Joyful Pathways. Again, I'm Belle, and I'm a certified life coach and with a special interest in metaphysics. And joining with me today is Debbie Duncan. Who is a very experienced psychic um, advisor as well. So together we are bringing you the show today, which is with the day element, yang wood. So I like to always clear the space first. And today we are using the Santo Palo wood that really have a very, very nice fragrance when it's burning.
A great aroma.
Yeah, very good aroma. And to clear the space with it, right? We always want to clear the space before any of our metaphysics practices and groundwork to be done. All right. So,
in all the shows that we're doing, we show you different ways that we can clear space, and just to give you a little insight how to do that.
Right. And so after we clear the space, and now we should get ourselves comfortable and to clear our body and mind to prepare for our show. All right. So you may close your eyes while we take 3 deep breaths. The first deep breath is to clear our mind with all the different thoughts that you may have. Just leave it behind, right? Try your best, right? First deep breath. Let's breathe in through our nose. And then we breathe and out from the mouth. All the mental thoughts that you have, just leave it behind, right? Second deep breath is to clear and be more aware of the senses of our body. Clear anything that might be residing in our vessel, our temple. And as we breathe out, have these, negative energies out from your body. Okay? So, second deep breath in and out. And for the third breath, is breathe in, and if you can, press it really through to your belly so that we get more of the groundedness and centeredness for our work today, right? The last breath, deep breath in and out, and feel that centeredness that we have. All right. And so I'd like to again go with the disclaimer first, as always, right? We are sharing several different metaphysical practices that are based on metaphysical principles, and definitely these are not a replacement for any medical prescriptions or medical advice from your medical practitioners. All right. So with the disclaimer, let's now go to the next slide that I have here. The elements for today, which is yang wood for the heavenly stems, and earthly branch is also a yang wood. And when both elements are the same, it means that this is a very rooted energy today, which we all kind of associate yang wood with upright growth, with vision, with leadership, and all that good growth, vibrant, upright energy that we have. And because it's so yang, it definitely gives that vibes as well. And any kind of manifestation that you're going to use, or any intention that you have put forth for today, it definitely will help you to expand and grow upwards and have that higher level of, I would say, vision, right? Vision in that sense. All right. And so, because it's more rooted, I have the theme for today: manifesting growth and purpose with the yang wood energy. Right?
Wonderful.
Okay. And let's go to the next slide. So, and this gives us the opportunity to focus on the long-term goal. And you can use this manifestation mantra if you don't have one. And that will be with each small action today feeds the forest of my future.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
yes, if you don't have one, but of course you can use your own personal vision manifestation mantra for it. But if not, this can be used. And always remember that each small steps that takes like maybe just a couple of seconds even. Imagine, right, that each small step, it accumulates over time. And if we just like keep practicing it every day, it just accumulates. And we will just want to accumulate that positive energy and bring us forward for our well-being, for our mental balance, and emotional balance, and so on. Okay?
That's wonderful.
All right. And for this, let me also share, if you know about your day element, which is the main one of the core, I would say, principles used in Chinese metaphysics, is our day element, our master day element, which is calculated based on your birthday. And with that element, each of us have our unique natal element that we can use, right, that will align with our inner energy and that with the environment to, I would say, facilitate and boost that energy to manifest easier on what our focus are based on our natal element. Okay. So let me just go to this. And you can see from the slide, like the sample, that for the wood, right, is the long-term vision. You can focus on the long-term vision, leadership, and assertiveness. So the action there is to take bold steps towards career or life purpose. And the mantra you can use that, for example, here will be, I also like a tree, steady and strong, rooted in purpose, reaching for my vision, as the mantra. And we all know that for the wood energy, this support liver health, manage anger or frustration, and avoid any overworking, especially for the eyes. Right, that is for the yang wood element. And for myself, I'm actually a yang fire day element. So for me, it's definitely about inspiration and visibility, getting my message out there to the community. And for me, it would be like channel light into focus mission. And the mantra that I personally can use is, I burn with clarity and direction. My spark lights the path for others. And of course, I have to take care of my heart health. That's because fire support the burning of wood, and that kind of like fuels even more energy, and that may not be good for my health if I overuse and extend my energy. So I have to be careful about that, and with moderate stimulation and avoid overheating, channel my passion constructively, because for my kind of day element, being a fire element, I can get very impatient, get to the point fast, more about like efficiency, fast, and with that, I can easily just lost myself, right, in overworking as well. So those are the things that I personally have to watch out for. So so this will be the example. So the first slide will be on the wood, fire, earth, and we have the yang element and the yin for it. And the second slide will be for the other two day master element, which is the metal and water. All right. So these are the manifestation and mantra and areas of activities that you can be aware of when using today's energy for manifestation. All right.
That's
With
wonderful.
that, I pass back to Debbie, who
Okay.
will be probably showing us about the
Well, right now will be the collective card I
the
took for
collective first.
everybody, oracle card.
Right.
So I show you guys the deck that I'm using. And today is Goddess Love. So I want to get that so you could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful artist, and give her credit, Wendy Andrew, and love her cards. And today for everyone is a beautiful card, and it's harmony. Let me get that up there so that you could see that beautiful artwork. So harmony, which is a great one, I think, for today anyway. And you were talking about rest, and we're talking about balanced. And right on our shirts it says balanced joy. And so for that, um, it's Yang Wood, and I really feel like it's about the growth, the ambition, the leadership, the forward motion.
Right.
And but we have harmony, which
which is actually very I would say it's actually very appropriate, because harmony is really about a symphony, right, of all the different elements, of all the different components working together, orchestrating, a balance of life. So I would think it's really very appropriate.
And flow as well,
Mm-hmm.
which is really good going forward and all of that.
Right, that's correct.
Like, where in your life do you need more balance is something we can look at when we get this card as a message. Where can we get along? Where can we make things flow a little bit more smoother? So I have an affirmation that people can do. So this is something you can say just to kind of amplify your purpose in this. And I grow with balance, strength, and ease. My energy flows in harmony with my purpose. So a lovely card, reminder to make sure that we need that stabilization of and to grow. And so we need that stabilization to make sure that we're harmonious, we're flowing through life, we're flowing through everything. Affirmations are really good to have that go. But I love this forward kind of path to grow and to, just have a more joyful life.
Right. Imagine yourself, as a tree, like if you're a tree, right, you grow and then you have all your branches, you spread out. Not only you are growing, but at the same time, you're providing support and shade for other people who are around you, actually.
I think one little part of this too, there are branches on trees. So when the wind blows, when there's a force, they bend, right? So sometimes we have to that helps us flow. So when the trees are, the wind comes in and they have anything come into their path, they're flexible. So I think that's a good thing to do, is that flexibility, flow goes in with the flow of harmony. So anyway, harmony is a good thing to look at. How can we get it in our life? And that is what I have for your collective reading today, harmony. Okay, next to I have a crystal grid. Let's bring that up. I love the crystal grids. I think you guys can see that okay. We'll bring it up. Okay, so interesting. Since it's yang wood, I found a slice of wood to put my grid on. Okay, and I love that. I also know someone who had some petrified wood, so I got that. So fossilized wood here. So when we look at what I have on here, you guys, here is petrified wood, which is our anchor stone here. We also have a string of green jade. Remember, I said you could use your jewelry if you want. You can clear it and then use it. So here's a string of jade here. It's all about abundance and wisdom and harmony. So that goes with our card, doesn't it? Supports personal growth. So there's your yang wood. It helps attract prosperity. So we have tiger's eye around here. We love that beautiful tiger's eye. So I do have it around on the outside of the jade circle. It's a stone of confidence, action, reinforcing courage and decision making, which is really great when we are leaders also. Then I have citrine points. I just put two out, pointing outwards here. We love the citrine. That's abundance and optimism and manifesting energy. And then the lovely pyrite is right here. And we love that one. It's a strong ally for motivation, prosperity, reinforcing determination and willpower, which is really great. Very strong grid. Okay, and as in everything, we are going to look at connecting the dots, so to speak. If you have any kind of wand, here's a selenite one. You can use your finger when you are attaching this. So it's called like sacred geometry if you had a pattern. But I like to hover it over the stone and then go around and just connect all of them together, empowering your grid like this in any way you want. Connect them all together like that. Then come back to your center stone, which is petrified wood. You can hover at that, you can meditate, you can say an affirmation, but do set your intention on what you want your grids to be. So we have that all connected now, and you can come back during the week and reuse your wand to connect it, to empower it a little bit more. Come to it when you feel you want that nice strength and growth in your life, or you're going to be this great leader and you just want a little extra energy. Come back to your grid and talk to it, and you can just use your finger and go and empower it a little bit more. As all grids, you can add clear quartz to it to amplify the power. That's our grid today, all about manifesting new opportunities, strengthening leadership qualities, and embracing transformation. So going with the flow.
That's right.
All right.
Let's bring that down.
And always, if you guys have comments or you have any suggestions or questions, please put them in the comment section or post it there. To say hi to everybody. Look at everyone. I see. Hi,
Right.
hello.
Hi, everybody.
And we have to talk about giveaway though. What do we have this week?
Well, I have always been giving the number system reading for everybody who will write into services at ourjoyfulpathways.com for, to get a free reading for that. But as I explained before, Chinese metaphysics is the very, very big universe of different schools of concentration, like using elements, using structures, and even like locations and sectors. For example, the directions and all that. And without knowing the date of birth and the time of birth, it would be difficult for us to actually give a generic reading for anybody over the show itself. So that will be conducted through, a personal one through email.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, it's service at ourjoyfulpathways.com.
Services at ourjoyfulpathways.com. And going along with the manifestation of using the crystal grid, like we just we shared before, visionary journaling is actually very, very useful for this week as well. And I know, Debbie, you have actually used vision board
Oh
for
yes,
journaling,
yes. Oh
which
yes.
some of you can use. And I think, like, cutting out imaginaries from like magazines, and no postcards, places that you want to go, your dream car and so on, and putting it on a board, and be able to help you to envision that goal,
Hmm.
if it's easier,
Hmm.
I would think.
Manifesting.
Yeah,
And I
manifesting.
got a car.
you,
I did.
you did.
I I
Oh, that's
I wanted
great.
this hot Camaro, and I knew it was going to be for sale, and I thought, how would I ever get that? You know, it's a vintage Camaro, and it had 19,000 miles on it. And I go, I don't know that I'm going to get it. And I got a picture of it. I asked the owner, had two pictures. Said, "Can I have a picture of your car?" Like he doesn't know why, right? And I put it on my vision board, and the result was that I was given the keys to that car for free, because part of the
Wow.
manifestation is it was going to be free.
How long it took you, Debbie?
Oh, well, I'm going to say months.
Months.
It was months.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
be patient and persevere,
Right.
because you never know. Life is really about miracles and all that. If once you align with the energy, when you're ready, the universe actually will grant you.
If you use a vision board, keep them, make many of them, and go back in 6 months or a year and see what you got. I do
Right.
that. I have one over there that I was just looking at the other day, and I'm like, yeah. But yes, I do get things immediately. I do. I do get things in a day or two or a week.
That's nice.
But the car took a couple months, a few months. But I was handed literally the keys in my hand. Do you want the car?
Hmm.
Yes, I said yes.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes. And journaling actually had proven benefits with different universities actually has conducted studies on journaling, how it helped people, getting on with their well-being, because it's basically like transcribe all your thinking, your thoughts, right, onto words that you can relay back on, and with it just have that energy, right, written down on pages that you can actually look at, and they do manifest. I
Oh,
would
they
say
do.
they do.
Yes, absolutely. I have stories if we had time, but we don't.
Hmm.
But the fact is, too, is that we envision, then we physically write,
Hmm.
and sometimes you can write what you want to happen in life, type of thing, and it will actually play out that way. Sometimes you're scripting things. So all energy. And that's what we're all about.
Yes.
Here to talk to you every week about energy and how to make your life more vibrant, go forward, get what you want,
Hmm.
more harmonious and happy.
Yes. In fact, one of the easiest way to journal, if you don't really know what are your goals, right? Because maybe the clarity is not there yet. One of the easiest way to start journaling is to write down 3 things you're grateful for that day. And just this morning, Vision of Mind Valley actually said there was a control study between two groups of people. One journal 2 minutes, writing down what they were grateful for the day for 30 days. And they
Mhm.
found that there were like an increase of 25% of happiness for those who actually journal what they were grateful for the day. 2 minutes writing on their journal
Mhm.
for 30 days.
Right. I've heard, and I tell people when I talk about this stuff is to just, start writing down your blessings and then add every day. Add what was great that day, what blessing came to you in any way.
Mm-hmm.
You got something or you helped someone that was a blessing for you. Write it down every day. And that is manifesting.
Yes. In fact, I think just putting a big smiley face on your journal, that actually does help
Yes.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We want you to please subscribe, share, and like this broadcast. And we see a couple people gave us a heart or a thumbs up. Please
Thank
go ahead and
you.
do that.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. We're kind of brand new and we're getting out there. But do go to our YouTube channel and please subscribe. And
Mhm.
we are on Facebook too
Yes, we are.
and Instagram, by
Mm-hmm.
the way. So come find us and our Joyful Pathways. Again, if you want to be in to receive a reading, we need your birth date and just send us an email at services@ourjoyfulpathways.com and we'll
Right.
send that to you. You will.
Yes, I will. I'm doing that one. And by the way, for journaling, I just want to share what I have as well. Oh, did I just stage? All right. A journal that I kind of put up with Amazon that you can purchase, but if you just want a free PDF copy, same, just email me with the title, and I just want to get a copy of this journal, the PDF version. You may have it, but if not, you can also get it through Amazon.com, where I have that URL there. And like I said, the benefits for journaling is really building the awareness, right? That we want to have, and be able to transcribe those kind of energy and put it on paper in writing to improve well-being and consciousness, raise your consciousness about your emotions, right, and your state of mind and all that for it.
Okay. I have a little blessing that will
Mm-hmm,
take us out today.
mm-hmm.
Yangwood blessing, you guys. I think we're still live. Sorry. new
That's
at
not a wake-up call. So.
We're new at this, right? Okay. So yeah, my battery went out and I didn't have my laptop plugged in. So sorry.
We apologize for that.
Yes. It's a good laugh though. That makes you feel good.
No.
Yangwood blessing. Okay. For strength and growth, that is our element Yangwood today. So may you stand tall like mighty trees, rooted in wisdom, reaching for the sky. May the energy of Yangwood fill your spirit, bringing strength, resilience, and unstoppable growth. May your path be clear, your purpose bold, and may prosperity flow like the wind through your branches. You are powerful, you are capable, and you are limitless. Okay? Go forward with confidence and let your light shine. And so it is. There
Thank
we go.
you.
So thank you guys for your comments, and we will be reading them. And
Grateful that you grateful that you have spent the 30 minutes with us or so. And again, apologize for that little interruption.
Okay, remember to get a hold of us at services@ourjoyfulpathways.com and send your birthday and any comments you have.
Right, we love to hear them.
Okay, so everybody, go ahead.
Before we end the show, again, as usual, I wrap the show up with a song that I created so that you can align more with the energy and increase your, raise your vibration energy a little bit as well. All right?
Okay.
Stay on.
And that's going to play.
A Yangwood stands both wild and free, protective branches stretch and shield. To safety's call, its strength will yield. Resilient bark, unyielding might, a leader born to guide the fight. Assertive voice, the winds obey. Innovative paths, it carves each day. Steady heart, a calming charm. It's stern yet kind, embrace disarms. Stability, its sacred creed.